Welcome back to Gerodynamics. Okay, so I wasn't actually expecting to be able to do this video today. I was able to sneak in another movie yesterday in between work and going to my improv class. And I got to see a movie called Sting yesterday. So there's a little thing with Regal where you get bonus points if you see a certain number of horror movies this time around. Just so happens that's what I love to go see. Just so happens there have been a lot to see, and so this one was out. It was relatively new, and I was like, you know what, I can squeeze this one in. It's short and sweet, and I had a great time watching it. So I thought I would give a short little movie review of it. Just in case you notice, I do have a little shot bandage here. Don't worry too much. It's just a some blood work I had to do. I have been having a few little health issues, and I'm working on those. So had some blood work done, but nothing too extreme. No worries, no worries. Okay, so let's take a look at this movie. We saw a couple of actors and actresses and some child actors who looked a little familiar, but I'm not quite sure where they're from. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I would say that the main character of this movie is Charlotte, the young girl, and so let's take a look at her. She's played by Alayla, Alayla. It's Alyla. So Alayla. Let's go with Alayla. That's the easiest to pronounce, apparently. Alayla Brown. And let's see, what else has she done? Because she did look familiar, but I'm not sure where I saw her or where I've seen her before. So let's see. Children of the Corn. I am going to say that that's where I saw her. Yeah. Was she the main girl in that? Let's see. Let's go take a look here. She was not the main girl. Okay, that's good because the main girl in in Children of the Corn, I think I actually did a movie review for that on this channel. It was not good. The main girl, little girl, was not good. Sorry, little kid. It wasn't an enjoyable experience. However, Layla from Sting was actually pretty good, and it looks like maybe she just had a smaller role. Angie as a different name is what they're calling her. Don't know what that means, but apparently she played a smaller role in the Children of the Corn movie, and that's fine by me because the Children of the Corn movie was not nearly as good as Sting. Now, keep in mind, Sting wasn't the masterpiece that you'll see this year. It wasn't the greatest movie, but I enjoyed it. We don't get monster flicks too often, these days where, it's based around a scary monster and it's pretty simple and cut and dry. It's not overly. It's not overly complicated, right? People are scared of spiders. We have a scary spider in this movie. There you go. That's the movie. The whole movie takes place in a apartment condominium type building in New York. I think it's New York. It's wintertime. No one's going outside. The only time anybody shows up from outside is when the exterminator shows up. He has to come through the snow, so he's kind of irritated about that. But that's pretty much it. Outside of the building. The building is the set piece, right? And and the happens at the very beginning of the movie before even while the credits are rolling. So this isn't really a spoiler, but the spider is not a regular spider. It looks like it it looks like an asteroid from outer space, but it's really tiny. Obviously, it's just an egg sac. That's so it's an alien, right? It's the spider is some sort of alien that comes blazing through the atmosphere, crashes through a window in this building, and then hatches, and the spider comes out. There you go. That's the concept of the movie. This little girl finds the spider, puts it in a jar, feeds it, and it grows and hijinks ensue. There's some great scenes involving other animals. There's some fun scenes playing on this lady who obviously is, in her older years, and so she's getting forgetful. There's some fun scenes with that. She is played by. Let's see what her name was. If you hear that in the background, that's my dog snoring. It's cute. All right, who it is? Noni Hazelhurst plays Helga, who is the little girl's grandma. And let's see, has she been in anything else? Candy, Little Fish, Monkey Grip, Ladies in Black. She's been in like 62 movies, going back quite a ways. So older actress, been in a bunch of little things. Um, Nothing that I'm seeing here that stands out as anything that I've seen before, but she was cute in the movie. I enjoyed her. Um, okay, so let's see who else is in this movie. The not dad, right? Kind of like my situation. I'm not the kid's dad. I am their mom's boyfriend, but I've been in their lives for about 5 years now, and I take part in helping take care of them. And so, not dad, not stepdad, just their mom's partner, and they call me Jero or Jeremy. They don't call me Jero. No one calls me Jero. I like Jero, but no one in my life really calls me Jero. That's a weird thing to admit on this channel, Jero Dynamics. I used to have friends who called me Jero, but I don't talk to them too often these days. Not like falling out or anything, but just haven't had a chance. But in my younger days, I used to go by Jero a lot more than I do in my current age. So they call me Jeremy. Anyways, love them. They love me. That's what it is. So that's what this guy is to the girl. Not her dad, not her stepdad. Well, yeah, I guess technically stepdad. I think they are married. Anyways, his name is Ethan. The actor's name is Ryan Core. Let's see. Ryan Core, where do I know you from? He is from Holding the Man, Wolf Creek 2, The Water Diviner, and Mary Magdalene. Anything else? House of the Dragon. Oh, okay. All right. Sir Harwin Strong. He is Sir Harwin Strong in House of the Dragon. There we go. That's where I've seen him before. Very, very cool. I like that. If you guys haven't watched House of the Dragon, definitely check it out. It's so you know how Game of Thrones was amazing in the first couple seasons, and then towards the end of the series, it kind of like fell off. House of the Dragon is that amazing first couple seasons. So, and I don't think it's going to go super long. I think it's only supposed to go maybe 2, 3 seasons, anyways. But it looks like it's going to be able to hold that pace going for the series. And I would love if it didn't have if it didn't sputter out at the end of the series, kind of like Game of Thrones did, and how Three Body Problem. If you saw my review of Three Body Problem, it kind of does that in the single season. First couple episodes are really good, and then it kind of sputters out at the end of the season. Anyways, Game of Thrones creators did both of those, by the way. House of the Dragon, much better. That's where I know this guy from. All right, moving on. Who else is in this movie? Let's see. We have the mom is Penelope Mitchell, plays Heather, the mom. Wait, is that? Let me see. Let me take a look. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the mom. Okay. Um, so she was in Hellboy. Star Trek Picard is where I think I know her from. Because I did watch that series. Wasn't the greatest series in the world. Started again another series that started out stronger than it finished, but it has some issues. It has some questionable choices that they do with that series. But I was a big fan of Star Trek: The Next Generation as a child, and so obviously I was going to watch Star Trek Picard. But I think that's where I know her from. She was also in Hemlock Grove, which I do think I watched. I went back and I watched. I think it's a single season of it, but unfortunately, it's one of those that just didn't really get to finish out. Um, Let's see. She was in R.A.P.D. 2. She was also in Hellboy. Oh no, Hellboy. She was in Hellboy. Yeah. Let's see. Good enough. Good enough. You'll probably recognize her if you've watched any of that stuff. She was pretty good as the mom. You felt her exasperation in the whole situation. You know, yes. There's another character that goes by Gunter. Her name is Robin Nevin. She's like more like the aunt, like a great aunt type thing. I think is who she is, um, of the little girl. Okay, she's in Matrix Revolutions, Matrix Reloaded, Relic, Top of the Lake. So you may have recognized her. She's an older lady too. I enjoyed her portrayal in the movie. She did a pretty good job in it. As the angry older owner of the building is who she is. So, all right, let's see who else is in the movie. We're starting to get down to characters that don't make as big of an impact. But before we do that, Frank. Frank is a pretty important character. Frank is the exterminator. He's more at the beginning of the movie than the end of the movie, but he was he was definitely the I'm doing this because I don't know what else to do because my dad owns this business, and so now I'm an exterminator, and it's not my favorite thing to be doing in the world, so I'm grumpy. Fun character. He was very loud, and you know played the role just fine, just fine. And then we have Danny Kim. Oh wait, where's Jermaine Fowler from? Let's give him a chance too. What do we know him from? Judas and the Black Messiah. He was in that. Coming to America, the sequel. Sorry to Bother You. I think I saw him in that too. Uh, the Drop. Oh, he's in Ricky Stenicki. I'm going to be watching that in the relatively near future. As terrible as it looks, I'm watching it. I'm a wrestling fan. I love cheesy John Cena movies. I think okay, his name's gonna pop out of my head right now. The guy from High School Musical, Zac Efron. There we go. He was great in The Claw. Like you can see Zac Efron go from doing The Claw, where he's doing amazing acting, to doing Ricky Stenicki, where it's probably going to be pretty cheesy, kind of like Baywatch with The Rock. That was really a cheesy movie too, but it was still a fun watch, and I'm sure that's what Ricky Stenicki will be. All right, what else? And I look forward to seeing this guy, Jerome, or Jermaine, sorry, Jermaine Fowler in that movie. All right, let's see what else did we see. He was in The Blackening. He was in Late Bloomers, Weathering. Yeah, he was fun. Um, I'll have to keep an eye out for him and Ricky Stenicki. All right, Danny Kim is Eric. He plays an interesting neighbor character, and I think he does a good job in it. He's kind of awkward, but like he's the one that figures out that this isn't a normal spider. But he also, yeah, we won't get into that. Spoilers. I'm not gonna do too many spoilers, or I haven't really done any spoilers, right? Been pretty good. Been pretty good. I won't get into too much about what he does. He is in Born to Spy, The Unlisted, and Caught, Caught. Let's see. Is there anything I recognize him from? Because he looked familiar, but no, no, doesn't look like he. Doesn't look like I've seen him in anything. No. What's War Machine? I don't know what War Machine is. Brad Pitt. Is it on Netflix? From 2017. Looks like he was in a movie called War Machine with Brad Pitt on Netflix. Anyways, okay. I don't think I've ever seen that. I didn't don't think I've ever heard of that with Brad Pitt in it. That's kind of funny. All right, I love how these reviews go on tangents like that. So it's become like my thing is to like pull up these actors and see what else they've done and kind of talk about that sort of stuff. But yeah, he's pretty good. I enjoyed him in the awkward neighbor role that he played. And then a few other actors and actresses that aren't in. Let's see. Oh, wait. There we go. Sylvia Kolaka. Uh, Koloka is also one of the slightly. I mean, she's not in the whole movie, but slightly main characters. She's been in Van Helsing, Vampire Killers, Virgin Territory, and oh, she was the voice in Van Helsing video game. So, oh, she was also in that Caught show. Um, yeah, nothing that stands out to me here. She was fun. Um, and then I see a role for Calais Cabanas, puppeteer. How good is that, right? So the spider. There's some scenes where it's obviously like some special effects CGI stuff, especially when it's smaller. But maybe when it's bigger, it's a puppet. Like they actually do some puppet work. So that's fun. I enjoyed that. Obviously, the budget wasn't crazy on this movie. It was, it's more of like a B grade mid tier type of horror movie. Some of my favorites are that, and so I enjoyed it. So basically, the little girl finds the spider, feeds it, starts getting bigger, starts going after like pets in the building, and then people, and it's pretty much straightforward. It's pretty much how you expect the movie to go. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you get a chance to watch it. Maybe wait till it comes out on streaming, unless you're really into this kind of stuff like I am, or you have the unlimited plan through Regal like I do, and you get points and that sort of thing. It's like an hour and a half, super easy to squeeze that in. It was a good time. Hopefully you get a chance to watch it. I enjoyed it. I would say watch it. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day.